So in this video, I'm going to cover the RSI Pullback Strategy. So how the strategy works is if you see that the RSI hits the 30 or hits the 70, it'll generally speaking pull back. For example, if it does hit the 30 here, it's going to be a great buy opportunity because it will most likely pull back. Okay, so let me just give this an example right here. So I bought it right here, and as you see right here, it is pulling back right now. Really simple, really easy trade. Okay, so it hit this, it's now pulling back. So, so the only requirement is it has to hit the 30 or has to hit the 70. So here I'm doing 5-second candlesticks. So these are going to be very short-term trades. These can be 5-second trades. These can be 15-second trades. Here I'm going to do mostly 15-second trades, and I'm going to try to trade a lot of stocks here because stocks have the best results with the RSI pullback strategy. Okay, so here now I see it hit the 70. So here it may be a good opportunity to actually put a sell it. Okay, so here you can see that it is now pulling back from the 70. So it hit the 70. Now it's not at the 70 anymore, right? So here it is now pulling back, and it will most likely be a win. There we go. So 2 wins so far, 2 out of 2, really great. This strategy, generally speaking, has a 2 out of 3 win rate. So the next trade, let's say we can expect it to be a loss. If it's not a loss, that's great news. But if it is, that's kind of just expected with the win-lose rate ratio. Okay, so if anyone promises you a strategy that has a 100% win rate, they're most likely scamming you. Here, I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm not gonna cut out anything in this video. So you can see this video right here. Nothing is cut out. Okay, so let me go to Plantier Technologies here. I still see that it has it did go to the 30 right here for a little bit, and it did actually pull that up, but we're not at the 30 or 70 yet. So we're just gonna try to find companies that are really close to the 30 or 70 right now, or have recently hit it. So this one right here, it did hit it. Let's do that buy right here. So now it is pulling back a little bit. Okay, so we're doing a 15-second trade again. Very simple, very easy. Okay, so this says now pull back a little bit. Now it's going back down a little bit, right? Go back down a little bit. We still profited. We're in the 8,000 range now. So at the beginning of this video, I'm not sure if you saw, but we started around $7,000 something, right? Now we're at $8,000 plus dollars, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, so now let's go to another one. Let's go to let's say McDonald's. It went close to the 30. That's not there yet. Let's go to Visa. So it did hit the 70. We did miss it. Maybe if it hits the 70 again, it goes back up. That would be a good sell opportunity. It seems to be going down. It seems to be going down more. So it may not be a good opportunity now, but we can go look at the different ones. This one seems to be a decent sell opportunity. So let's see if this pulls back or not, or if it just climbs up higher and higher. So that it is pulling back right now a little bit. I would say this is a little bit more risky though. We might have a loss in this one, but yeah, that was a really close one, really close call. We did have a loss there. It's just that, yeah. So we're gonna try it again, actually. So this strategy, let's just check to see what its win rate is really. Okay, so sometimes it is, as I said, it does have a 2 out of 3 win rate. So sometimes when a stock has a really, really good momentum upwards, it can reach up to the 80s, 90s, right? So we did another loss there. So we're now back in a more neutral zone. Okay, so now it's pulling back really. Okay, so we could do a sell here now. Okay, so whether this is okay or not, I'm gonna try to avoid this. So I'm gonna go back to Amazon, for example. I'm just gonna try to see where a 30 is hit. So this one just hit a 30 right here. So I put a buy here. So 15-second buy. If it did not hit it, I'm gonna put in a few more buys actually, just to prove this strategy. Okay, so about 2 more. So this should offset the losses and get some more profits in if this is successful. Okay, so now it's going up. It's going up more. 2 more seconds left. and voila. So now we're even more profitable. Okay, so we did make those 2 losses on that stock. I think it was Panther Technologies, right? With this stock just has crazy momentum upwards, right? So with this exception, the stock had crazy momentum upwards for a very long time. So it was not the optimal trade, and it was an exception. Okay, but generally speaking, if it does hit the 70, if it does hit the 30, it's going to pull back from there. Okay, so this is called the RSI Pullback Strategy. And now let's go to Visa. So Visa, it hit the 30 here for a little bit, and then it did shortly after climb back up. Now it did hit it again. So we're gonna buy right there. Okay, let's see a lot here. It might be a close call. Sure enough, I think this one will be a win. And there we go. So we're at around $8,000. We're gonna close it off for this session right here. So we made some great profits. We started in the early 7,000s in this video, and now we're at around $8,000 just from trading about 6 minutes. That's not very much time, okay? And the benefit of binary options trading is you can do this anytime. So right now it's actually 10 p.m. for me, and on regular stock exchanges, you can't do trades like this, right? But on binary options, you can trade 24/7, right? And you can make a lot more profits. So if you correctly predict something, you can make a 92% payout. So the reason it's 92%, not 100%, is because the platform obviously has to make a little bit of profit, right? So you have to make a little bit of profit, but you still get 92%. So if you make a successful trade, let's say you put $300 on the line, you make a successful trade, you'll get around $590 or so, right? So, or $570 or so, something around that range. And this is still really good for most traders. It's very highly successful. So a 92% payout, if you're even 2/3, right? 2/3 successful with your trades, you will have, you'll be infinitely more successful and profitable than, let's say, an average day trader, day trading on some other platform, making these, 0.2% gains, for example, which are very impressive. So how do you get started with bulk adoption? So you can go to becoinnet, and becoinnet also offers short-term forecasts, which is really great. So you can look at this. You can even do a little fast registration here, and you can see the real-time predictions for each of these assets if you need that extra assistance. But here, if you want to get started on bulk adoption, you can claim a 50% off your first deposit on bulk adoption by clicking this link right here and entering this promo code. So all you gotta do is just copy this, click that button right here, and then click this fast registration button, and then you're good to go. So you get 50% off on your first deposit. So it's basically free money. So happy trading, bulk adoption.